Hi, my name is Chris Tong, and I am the lead pastor at The Rock, a Christian church in Las Vegas, Nevada. The story of The Rock is largely in part the story of Trinity. It was over 35 years ago when the late Pastor Fred Judson showed up at the front door of our Santa Monica apartment with bags of groceries and clothes in both hands, welcoming us as immigrants. This example has left an eternal impression. A lot of what is happening at The Rock is largely in part because of the people of Trinity who poured their lives into me. John Parkins, Dick Blair, and Barry Smith, who taught us about Jesus faithfully and role modeled his life as they taught Sunday school. Fred and Don Snyder, who inspired the youth to passionately follow Jesus Christ. And Chuck and Arlene Morgan, who loved us unconditionally. It was right here at Trinity my formation and transformation occurred. I was baptized at Trinity. I grew up here, running the hallways and playing sardines. I was married here nearly 25 years ago in the sanctuary. I received my call to full-time ministry right here when you sent me to a conference at Urbana in 1984. The influence of the people of Trinity has and continue to impact me personally. Now God has called us to Sin City to start a movement of churches that reproduces disciples with sustainable faith. Our desire is to impact Las Vegas in such a way that what happens in Las Vegas doesn't stay in Vegas, but rather what happens in Vegas is known all over the world. Your partnership and prayers are essential to God's great command, go and make disciples of all nations. Your pastor, Keith McGee, and your missions team has graciously decided for us to be the recipient of the America for Christ offering, and we are humbled by the partnership and support. But before you give, I want you to hear the extension of your story through the people of The Rock. Hear how God is moving in Vegas and changing lives.
Here at The Rock, we really believe that lives are changed through mentoring and through reproducing. And one of the ways that we do that at The Rock is through small gatherings, but another is through the first steps and next steps process. And so when someone comes to know the Lord, we try to partner them up with a mentor that will take them through that process of learning about what their new faith is all about, so that they can in turn share it with others. And it's not just a growth process for the person that's learning, it's for the mentor as well. You learn and you grow together.
Came to The Rock because of Church at the Park, and our niece's school is the one that introduced us to it. First time I came, I felt at home, I was comfortable, and everybody was just so inviting.
She wouldn't let me not come. So I just had to oblige, and then after I came, it was warming and it was inviting, and everybody was very, very, intimate. It's been a blessing in disguise, especially since 2008. We were going through a lot of hardship, and the Rock was there for us, and just kind of supporting us, giving us love when we needed it, and now I can just feel God all around us. So it's been awesome.
Even though I'm getting on in years, God has a lot of work for me still to do.
So everyone here is so loving. There's no negative energy, and I love it. I want to do so much more. I want to reach out and help people and heal them. I want to make a change and make a difference.
Our vision is to multiply church planting as soon as we can, depending on the resources we have, because the more churches we can plant, the more people will come to Christ.
We were looking for a church because we felt there was a need in our life and a void that we wanted to fill. And we just wanted to find somebody to just simply have a community, just a family with, a church family. And so that's why we decided to visit The Rock. It's so nice to have a family that you can go and enjoy each other and just talk and have fun and laugh and play games, and so that you have something to do outside the church, and that you can really just feel at home. And it's made a big difference because it's not just a service on Sunday. It's kind of a family and a new just atmosphere that we really enjoy every week of our life.
I'm involved in the Next Step program at The Rock, a discipleship program My experience with that is I really enjoy it because it has just opened up a new learning in the Bible. Things that I hadn't even, the questions that I hadn't even thought to ask or had even thought about. It just kind of opened up new answers and new doors to my understanding of the Bible. So it has really helped me in my relationship with God and understanding God more.
My name is Michael Ham, and this is my daughter Lily, and I went to Trinity from 1987 to about 1994. The Rock is the right place. My daughter loves it. Do you love Kids Rock? How much? That's as big as it gets.
As soon as I walked in the door, I knew right away, just the welcoming feeling. I was greeted with hugs and just warm greetings, and it just felt like a family community right away. Personally, my relationship with God he's grown into my friend, and I feel like he's there with me every step of the way through whatever's going on in my life. And I just talk to him as a friend. He's always there, and it's a great love. It's an amazing love.